What's going on, Junk Fam? So I'm in a place called Downs. I don't know, Indiana, Illinois, something like that. And it is ice cold. I mean, it is so cold. I want to give you a little bit of the backstory on Old Blue. And you'll see Old Blue here in a few minutes. All right. But 4 years ago, I had a partnership with a guy, and we opened up a store, a dealership. Then we opened up another dealership, and then I don't really know what happened. I know my side of it. I'm not real sure his. It was sort of like a forced buyout kind of a situation, and when that took place, we really didn't know what we were gonna do. We just kind of looked to God in that situation and felt like maybe God had something better for us. And so we went to work on the road and stayed in a little camper. I've showed that in other videos and stuff. And when we did that, we put everything we had in storage, which we really narrowed everything down to almost nothing. One of the things we kept is in this video. And we put it in a storage. And it has been a long time coming to, get ourselves in a position where we could, take care of it and do the things with it that we wanted to do. And I had a friend, her name was Stephanie. She used to work for us, and she almost sold it, but she didn't. And yeah, I don't know how or why that didn't go through or whatever, but pretty glad it didn't, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, during that time, we did have another storage unit that we had like my motorcycle in, and we had clothes. One or two small pieces of furniture, and that was about it. And to see where we're at in 4 years, okay, this 20-acre farm, we're getting ready tomorrow, as a matter of fact, we're putting in our pig pen, and, we've got our chickens out there going. We just got 2 more laying hens, I want to say Monday of last week, so we got 7 now. We're getting pretty good fair amount of eggs every day, and one step at a time, we're putting this homestead together. And when Gina and I have something like this take place, it really just takes us back to where we was at. And I just want to share that. If you have aspirations to do something, thank God, land of the free, home of the brave, all that. I mean, you could go start doing whatever you want in this country, and just do it to your heart's content. And very similar to what we're doing now, and find yourself in this type of position. And all glory to the Creator, that's for sure. We just kept showing up and putting one foot in front of the other, and then here we are. And hopefully, you guys can see some of our excitement in this, because, man, we left Friday night at 5, and we got home about, what time did we get home?
7 o'clock.
About 7 o'clock this evening, which is Sunday night. And I'm coming down the road in the middle of the night, heading into out of Illinois into Iowa. Yeah, into Iowa? I think so. Yeah, and the roads were just like an ice skating rink, and so I did get stopped at one point. I did have to pull off for a little bit at one point. But other than that, the weather was great, other than ice cold, baby. I mean, ice cold. I just can't even tell you. I mean, every time I'd get out of the truck, that wind would just go whipping right through this southern boy. I'm telling you right now, man, it was something else. My hydraulics on my trailer barely worked when I got up there. But everything went pretty good, you know, and check it out. You'll get to see what we're talking about. So we left Knoxville, drove all the way to Iowa, got a flatbed, drove all the way down here to Lawrenceburg, but that wasn't the hard part. The hard part was 4 years we've been waiting to open this storage unit and bring the old girl home. And you guys get to do it with us.
Yay! There
There
she
it
is.
4 years.
Woo-hoo.
And we now have a shop and the ability to restore it properly. A couple of weeks before we put it in here 4 years ago, when we were fractured over losing our business, we almost sold it. Our friend Stephanie almost sold it. But for some reason, we didn't. And we are so grateful and blessed that we didn't. Because you wait and see how nice this truck is. So, I got her pulled out. Look at that beauty. She is pretty. Mama's in there sleeping. She's been sleeping pretty much this whole trip, but that's all right. It's all good. Man, I'm excited. Woo! Did I mention it's cold? Check it out. my things are full of ice. Oh gosh. What a trip. Ice cold. Well, I figured I'd just show you some of the operation. So here's where we're at right now. I'm gonna jump in and ride her on up. What do you think? Other than that flat tire, man, this thing is ready to roll. Well, say goodbye to old 417 and on to 868. Yee-hoo! Man, I'm so fired up.